Have you seen those wild headlines claiming Canada just slapped the terrorist label on Nigeria's biggest political parties? PDP and APC? Sounds like something straight out of a movie, right? But hold up, those stories are missing some serious context. Stick with me and I'll break it down in a way that makes sense, no fluff, just facts. Real quick, before we jump in, if you're into getting the real scoop on stories like this, smash that like button, drop a comment with your take, and share this with your crew. Oh, and don't forget to hit subscribe and follow us on X so you're always in the loop when we cut through the noise like this. Alright, here's the deal. This whole thing started with a Nigerian guy who was part of both PDP and APC. He tried to get asylum in Canada, but the court wasn't having it. They didn't call PDP or APC terrorist organizations. Nope. They looked at some shady stuff like political violence and election chaos tied to PDP and said, "Sorry, bro, your ties to that make you inadmissible under our laws." Let's break that down. The court was basically saying, if you're part of a group linked to things like voter intimidation, ballot box snatching, or election violence, even if you didn't do it yourself, you might not get a pass for asylum. That's a legal technicality, not a dramatic PDP and APC are terrorists declaration. So where did the chaos start? Some Nigerian media outlets took this court ruling and ran with it, hyping it up into juicy headlines that screamed, "Canada calls PDP and APC terrorist groups." Next thing you know, X is blowing up, people are sharing it, and everyone's freaking out without checking what the court actually said. Of course, PDP and APC clapped back hard. PDP was like, "Nah, this is being twisted out of context." APC was like, "We're the ruling party, not some terrorist squad." Even the Nigerian government called the reports reckless. And honestly, you can't blame them for being heated. This kind of mix-up is messy. Think about it. If a foreign court could just wake up and label entire political parties as terrorists, that'd be a disaster. Imagine a random court somewhere saying your favorite party or movement is a threat. That's not just a Nigeria problem. It could happen anywhere, and it'd shake things up big time. Here's the truth. The Canadian court was just ruling on one guy's asylum case. They looked at PDP's history of election violence and decided it was enough to deny him. That's it. No official terrorist label for PDP or APC. It's a specific case, not a global ban on Nigeria's biggest parties. This whole drama shows how fast misinformation can spread and mess things up. One misleading headline can get people mad, confused, or even fighting. In a place like Nigeria, where politics is already a hot topic, stuff like this is like throwing fuel on a fire. We've all seen it, online or IRL, when a rumor just takes off. So what do you think? Did the media just mess up? Or were they chasing clout with those wild headlines? Hit the comments and let me know. And yo, next time you see a crazy headline, pause and check the facts. The truth is usually way less dramatic, but way more important. What's a headline you've seen lately that had you shook until you dug deeper? Spill the tea below.